Hi, I'm out here today at the Chisholm Trail Museum. It is an outdoor living history attraction in Cleveland, Texas. This is Kris, my friend who's a blacksmith and a bladesmith. Say hi, Kris. Hello, Kris. Thank you for that. And we're here to make some tools today. This is the blacksmith shop where Kris volunteers his time out here on Saturdays.
Okay, this is a piece of 15 and 20 that I use the angle grinder with the flap wheel to reduce thickness up against the vise to make it straight, and angle grinder cut in a blade profile, and we're about to go to the grinder and cut in bevels. We got this tiny little knife ground down. It has an extremely aggressive point. You would definitely not want to have that stuck into your hand.
Nope.
I cut off a chunk of 1095 that we're going to start forging down here in just a moment, and it is going to turn into a gouge. We're starting the forging process for the gouge. First thing I'm going to do is reduce an area for a tank. Then around here, I'm going to upset a spot to create a shoulder. And then this part is going to fan out and become the blade of the gouge. That can be saved for later use. I can turn that into a fire striker or something.
Tell us about Gary here, who's helping us out.
Gary? Well, Gary is our shop problem solver. He is our get out of my way, let me do this. I've got this. And so far, he has come up with creative ways for me to set up the slide press, for me to set up different bits of tooling, and all sorts of other stuff that me and my very much out-of-the-box, straightforward mind sometimes gets boxed in. Well, okay, I don't have that tool, I can't do it. And Gary comes around and goes, oh, hey, but you have this and this, so you can probably do that. Just find a way to make it work.
Yeah, everyone needs a Gary in their life.
Okay, so the next thing we're about to start doing is setting some fancy little curved shoulder transitions, and we're going to do that using our number 4 fly press. What this is a press that is manually driven and uses gravity and heavy weights to create, in this case, about 4 tons of downward force. It doesn't take a whole lot to use. It's literally moving back and forth like so.
Ooh, look at that transition. Nice.
That's more than enough right there. I am first going to do a normalizing cycle where I've heated my project here up to critical temperature. I'll let that cool down outside of the fire here for just a minute until it goes back to an almost handling temperature. I'll throw it back in, get it up to around 1450 degrees, quench it in oil.
Usually on forged fire, there's a dramatic boom that happens at this point.
Well, if I do my job right, there's not a dramatic boom slash fireball slash mishing eyebrows.
And this is what we have at the end of the day. We've got a nice good sized gouge with a tapered tang that will fit into a handle, and it's got a pretty minimal sweep, and this will help me with rough carving and a lot of other fine work. And also an assortment of extra detail knives and scrapers in various shapes. This needs a little cleanup on the grinder and of course a sharpening, but it's definitely a far cry from where we started.